We are up here in the ATL. Got the big guy, brother Shannon, in the building, and we're just sitting out here. I'm a, there's brother that reached out to me. He's coming in from Tampa, so he was like, man, he's like, I was coming up there. He's like, now I got something to do. So all praises. What I'm gonna do though first is I'm gonna go ahead and share this over here on Facebook, and then I'll get out and I'll put all the information out. Okay, just bear with me. We are. Sounds good. Okay, because I know my audio's good. I did that right. Right post. Okay. All right. So yeah, shalom, y'all. Shalom, Michael Israel. We out here chilling outside, up here in Atlanta, GA. We are up here for the Dry Bones Rising Hebrew Israelite Conference is kicking off tomorrow. So a one-day event. It is all right. Let me try to get this. All right. Brother Shannon, you seeing how it's done behind the scenes, huh?
Yeah, a lot going into it.
So yeah, but we are hours now, I guess, away from the start of the Dry Bones Rising Conference. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just hit on a couple things, just keep everybody. Make sure the information is disseminated accurately. If you got any input, let me know. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if you could find it on there. Post the, okay, this thing's skipping a little bit, so I know how to fix that. Y'all bear with me. On yours? Yep. So we'll wait for it to come up. We out here in Stickland, so it comes with the territory. Information. Let me try this. All right, that's a lot better. Okay, it's getting ready to. It was good there. Anyway, the primary purpose again is with like-minded people, and serious-minded, like-minded people. The other purpose of this truth, and when you hear the testimonies of these brothers and sisters, you know how serious they are, but you will know them by their fruits is because they're gonna in their testimonies you're gonna see a lot of their fruits and stuff like that, and it's gonna help you compare and contrast between what you see, what you're typically used to seeing in the Hebrew community, which is basically church, and then you're gonna see a group of people who are they're truly in as much as they can walking the Bible out in spirit and in truth. You know what I'm saying? Even putting this thing together, it was I had external forces, I guess, other Hebrew so-called people working with me, but I'm a brothers sisters that came and helped me with this event. Basically, made it effortless. Minus all the stress that the fake Hebrew, put into it. But these brothers and sisters really stepped up. Even this brother right here, brother Shannon, there wasn't enough room in my vehicle to bring all the stuff up. Called this brother, 2 hours later, he's at the house. I loaded as much stuff as I could in his car, and he was immediately on the highway ahead of us. We left the next morning. He left that evening, and like that, the other sisters just here with the rest of the stuff. I don't even know how the place is gonna be decorated. We had a sister, Elder Roosevelt's wife, step up to the plate and take that bull by the horns. And these are professionals. I mean, they've done this type of stuff before. I don't know nothing about feeding large groups of people. I was gonna get a bunch of hot pockets and just down. Man. But this sister, Sister Shauna, she had done weddings and stuff like that, so she already had it down. So just really the spirit of brotherhood, seeing that a lot in Straightway. Go ahead. What's going on? It's skipping. Oh yeah, I know it's skipping. It looks. Excuse me. It looks good now. Can you hear it on audio? On you?
Yes, sir.
Audio's good. Okay. Awesome. So, Brother Shannon, what do you think about the teamwork, the brotherhood you seeing, and everybody coming together, working together? It's almost like a well-oiled machine, isn't it?
I think it's extraordinary. I think it's amazing to see how Israel has so much talent, and so effortlessly they're willing to give of themselves, give of what they've learned how to do, and come together and bring it to Israel in spirit and in truth.
And in spirit and in truth, and and Brother Shannon is part of our Straightway Jacksonville, Florida congregation. Talking about a serious-minded group of people. Pastor Dow said he told me about moving forward, so it's just real exciting. But anyway, so yeah, man, that the event you're going to be around people with this mindset, not just Straightway people though. It was told to me that we have people from other Hebrew Israelite groups coming out, mostly Straightway. It's going to be a lot of Straightway there, absolutely. But it's a good time because the way I got this event structured is not a lecture-based event. That's not. It's not a concert per se. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be performers. Beloved Ahu's gonna be there. The Big Ak Moshe is gonna be there. Michael Norman's gonna be there. They can be doing a lot of their songs. And we have, if you look at the flyer, there's a lot of speakers on there. But what it's gonna be, they're gonna give testimonies. And we're going to ask some questions. Going to be very interactive to where we're going to take advantage of us being in the presence of each other, and that with these conferences, that's the main thing we need to take advantage of is the fact that, hey, we're around each other. Let's get to know each other. I can learn your teachings all day, we could watch that on social media, but to actually get to know each other and to interact and to watch body language and all that, now that's a whole different aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying on that? That's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's see what I see y'all saying. Facts. Yeah. Yes, and the event will be live streamed. I will be live streaming it for those who weren't able to make it, so that you have an alternative to the media bombardment that you're going to get hit with tomorrow. Because this is one of their big days. You know what I'm saying? This is where they get a lot of emotional programming into you. So we're doing a different thing. You know what I'm saying? We're doing something to gather ourselves together, O Nation Not Desired, and not just on the weekends. We trying to build something and link up with serious-minded people. So yeah, man, it's gonna be an awesome event. Did you have some?
Well, I was gonna ask you, Brother Mike, how you been dealing with all these brothers coming against you these days? Where at one time, they were rolling with you, being tight and trying to advance the kingdom, and somehow, what was it that came between you and them?
I mean, it's. I guess they really wasn't brothers because I mean, like, you know, just I, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like at first it's like you're searching, you're trying to find. Okay, did I take a dump in their toilet and not flush it when I was over their house or my arm or my you know? But have I offended you? You know what I'm saying? You can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. It's you know but like I said in the lesson I did earlier today, um, a lot. I've been searching, been looking for brotherhood, been looking for transparent, um, loyal, dedicated, serious-minded brothers and sisters about this book, and not watching videos on YouTube, but actually getting to know people and meeting people. I found it at Straightway, and apparently a lot of people aren't looking for the same thing I'm looking for. And that was a good question. You know what I'm saying? You had me up, you know what I'm saying? But that was an awesome question, because, but it is what it is. And it's funny because when I went out to Straight, when I met Pastor Dow, when I met Brother Greg down there in Houston, that was my first exposure to Straightway was down there in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Down there with Tex and them. But and it was an amazing experience for my wife and me. I mean, like I said, we weren't there 5 minutes and Koya was crying, tears of joy. I think she knew in her heart she had met some real sisters. I mean, when we got there, they washed our feet. Brother came, he washed my feet. One of the sisters came and washed Koya's feet. And it just, I kept looking back there at her because I was like, boy, that ain't cute enough. You know what I'm saying? But that was the initial. That wasn't what made me make up my mind. It was along with Brother Juan, and I went out Straightway, Tennessee itself, and I still wasn't convinced. And I went back out there for the Sukkot, and it was like, forget about it. I'm home. You know what I'm saying? And and I'm gonna tell you this, man, the support that I've gotten, Brother Rory, his wife, Brother Dorian, Brother Terrence and his wife, and all these brothers and sisters in the Jacksonville, Florida Straightway congregation down there has been amazing. Then Elder Rufus came in with added support. Brother Gideon, forget about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You already know Brother Gideon. Like, you could guarantee the sun gonna rise tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The sun might get hung up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm very impressed. I put a lot of stock in being a man or a woman of your word. Integrity, and I've seen. And I prayed about that, and the Most High showed me people with integrity that makes me have to aspire to rise to a higher level. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was a good question, man. And then I want to let y'all know, man, like I said, get your questions written down. If you're coming out there tomorrow, write down your questions. Get your questions together, Give them the hard interview. These real dudes, man. You'll be right there in person. Ask your questions. There's going to be a very interactive, fellowshipping type event with music. We got food. Brothers going to be getting up there, doing a little bit of teaching, giving their testimony, so you get to know who they really are, what shaped them, what's created them, why they're the way they are. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers that show, these are the real brothers. These is real Hebrews, men of their word, men of integrity. Everybody that you're gonna see there, okay? So it's gonna be an awesome event. Definitely, if you can't be there, tune in, man. Tune in. Did you have anything else, Brother Shane?
I just You know, I can't stress how special Straightway is as a person who is looking for it. I believe the thing that really gives Straightway the strength that they have is that each individual person is someone who is seeking wholeheartedly the Most High Yah, and in doing so, they're brought together with other like-minded people who are doing the same under the leadership of Pastor Dow, who's been walking it out for a long time, almost 30 years now, and has the strength of leadership to actually put the biblical principles into action, which is something that you don't see it in the churches, you don't see it in the synagogues or the congregations. Nobody else is doing that. And we're
Right.
trying to learn how to actually live this thing, and everybody else is talking it while he's been busy walking it. And to come under leadership like that and to have fellowship like this, I really think that it's because we were all searching for it with our whole heart, and this is where y'all brought us.
Right, right. And and the other thing, what? Hold on one sec. What's up?
I gotta head out and take Sister Kiana to Walmart, and I gotta go to Publix.
Okay.
All the children are here. Miss Juanita will be here in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Juanita. All right. So we getting ready to wrap this up. Roosevelt, Juanita will be arriving soon. The traffic. This is like some local country traffic here in it. We on the outskirts, and it's still traffic jammed up on a country road. You know, but but yeah, man. What I want to say is, look. If you don't believe everything we're saying, and I like a lot of the other brothers, and you're gonna hear in the testimony, a lot of them didn't believe all the bold statements that Pastor Dow makes. Well, he's gonna be right here in Atlanta, Georgia, in person. Ask him. Ask the questions. Come see. Don't bear false witness. Come see for yourself. Bear eyewitness. You feel me? All right. So anyway, y'all, with that said, go ahead and get your tickets. It's you go on Eventbrite. It's Dry Bones Rising conference or whatever, and it should come up. You could also pay at the door. And yes, there was a little bit of confusion, but there will be vendor space. Just get with me when you get there. Unless, I mean, we did experience a big surge in ticket sales today. But we still got a bunch of tickets left. If it's a capacity crowd, we'll put an announcement out about vendor space. But right now, vendor space available. Just get with me when you get there, okay? So anyway, y'all, with that said, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Michael Israel, Spiritual Combat. Shalom.
Strength and honor, Israel.